Yeah, with him and with him all day, and we are just. I think I might be. I didn't realize I was being filmed until I looked up, but yeah, we're going now. Yeah, it'll take me that long to get there. No, that'd be awesome. All right, love you, man. Hugs. Another good word is ownership, like taking responsibility for our life, being in this moment and appreciating what we have. I feel like that is the biggest opportunity, is to like fully appreciate what we already have.
That was a good mic check.
Off to do some hugging. Spread a little love in the world. To me, this is all like grist for the mill. Like, this is all information gathering, how to make these 21-day journeys the most impactful. I met Donnie Blake at the coffee shop that we're going to now, the Stone Spiral Cafe. He was talking about a trip that he was taking to Cuba with a film crew. I went over and he was like, oh my gosh, you should totally go and work with this film crew, with this Hollywood director, David Michaels. And yeah, so that's how that whole trip came together. And it was epic hugging. It was fun. Life is such a mystery. Like, how are we supposed to spend it, or what should we do? And I think that's a really interesting and important question for each of us. The other thing I try and do is stop and smell the flowers and encourage people to do that. That does not smell at all, but it looks pretty cool. It's so that's good right. To see you. Don't do that, it feels like it's been a long time.
A spiral? Does that say stop, or no? A spiral doesn't have
keeps
a beginning.
On going. Yeah,
but it doesn't have a beginning or an end.
I agree.
And that's how I met Stone. It was here, and warmed up to each other right away. I was in a pinch because I was getting nudged out of a project going to Cuba, and he nudged me back in by jumping in on the project. This is the way I saw it. He wanted to bring hugging into Cuba, and I thought, wow, this island, in a way, it's not, Castro wasn't wrong about everything. Like, they keep their trash off the beach. They had communism protecting them from a lot of things, but it had no way of protecting them from his hug. He talked couples into hugging, and mothers and daughters and stuff. That worked, because they're talking, and then you were down at the news station. When you talk, it helps.
Right.
You know,
right. Like during the 21-second hug.
Talk through it.
Yeah. Breathing.
Yeah.
Take a deep
but if
breath.
You just moan, I don't know, you didn't mean to, but
there's no moaning.
No, he breathed and moaned by accident.
Donnie Blake makes everything edgy. And then when there's nothing edgy, he somehow turns it edgy. You should tell him the creepy handshake.
Oh my God, what was that? Oh, before I met Stone, I was on the quest to find the most creepy handshake. Taking seconds. Now, that's the name of the handshake. It's the desperate person who's not going to get a real chance to have human contact. So this moment of having a handshake, he can't help but take advantage of. Hi. I'm King Arthur.
Nice to meet you.
Grabbing a little more on the way out.
To bring this back to hugging.
Yeah, here we go.
There's no taking seconds.
Yeah, you can't take a second.
It's about being respectful of the other person's space and their boundaries.
All right, let me do a taking second hug, which you don't teach that, but let me show this is what Stone will not do.
This is what not to do? You think hug stickers are an important part of this movement?
Yes, they are.
The unhuggable Donnie Blake like the most. That's not a very green banana.
I know, I like them green, but it's good enough.
See, Donnie Blake loves green bananas. Like, that's something about him. Like, when he would come to my house for a meeting or something, I would do my best to have green bananas because I know that he loves green bananas.
I didn't know you went out here.
That's a hug in my mind. Like, doing things that your friends and your family would like, or being supportive of a stranger in some way, like grabbing the door for them or something like that. That's all a hug. For somebody else, they'd be like, why did you give me a green banana? Like, you can't even eat that thing. It's not even yellow. Like, what's wrong with you? So, it's really all comes back to communication. At the same time, knowing even though he liked green bananas, and I know that's like something that he likes, he might change. I might have a green banana for him, and he might be like, I don't like green bananas anymore. So now he's wearing the 21-second hug zone sticker. That does not give me permission to have a 21-second hug with him.
I was afraid to put
Unless,
it on. Thank you.
That'd be hilarious if we had people just coming up to you being like, can I have a 21-second hug? You've got other things going this morning.
Yeah.
And we just kind of caught you on the fly.
Oh, wow. Do I sense that I'm done now, sir? I feel like you're sending me back in the bottle, Star. Go ahead, fold your arms and blank and put me back in the bottle, okay?
Donnie Blake captured it well when he said the spiral never ends. My spiral involves hugs. Sometimes it's confusing because everybody looks at hugs so differently. I know that they're at the center of things being more connected. And yet when you get to the center, who knows what you'll find. This may be the weirdest thing I've ever hugged. It is the idea, though, to hug everything. We are off to Earth Day festivities with Jitana Productions, which is doing a free hugging event. The focus is getting people more connected to themselves, more connected to each other. Today, particularly this weekend, is about hugging the earth and the different ways that we can do that. I'm on day 9 right now of a 21-day yoga journey. And so I've done yoga every day for 9 days. And hey!
Here's a hug to you, right?
Yeah! Good to see you!
Giving you a virtual hug. You like hug in the back of your hair?
Yep, I do.
Here's a hug to you.
Thank you, thank you. Come to Earth Day, we're giving out hugs. Forest Park, I think, is an awesome example of a hug. Everyone has access to Forest Park, and people come together from all over St. Louis, which is true, to be in this foresty space where you can ride bikes or walk or paddle boat, and we're less divided by racism and sexism and all the different things that separate us, less divided by socioeconomic kind of concerns. You know, it's sad to think about that some people don't have access to Forest Park because they don't have the means to get here, and they have a bigger focus on being without food, being without a place to live. Sometimes that's when I feel like pressure about getting this movement moving. People watching this are leaders and capable of so much, and doing that with lightness and with joy and having fun as they create. Like really getting to be in action about what really matters to the individual, and at the same time hugging the earth, hugging people without homes. How can I get everybody like fired up about this? What's it gonna take to get people to really jump into a 21-day journey? There's too many things that really aren't working. And I get how profound the hug can be for those things. But then I remind myself, you know, it's a beautiful day and we have so many things to be grateful for. And I just keep moving on that path, one hug step at a time, moving forward. Let's go see if we can find Jaden. Giving out free hugs if anybody wants a hug. I also have stickers.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Yay.
I encourage people to have longer hugs. It's a fun thing to do. Sometimes I get too heavy about it, like, it's not working fast enough, you know? Would you like an Earth Day hug sticker?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. She did not want my Earth Day hug sticker. That's okay, it's all good. Hey you!
Oh, it's
how's it going?
Everybody's looking for you.
Oh, where are they? I'm looking for them too. Hey, it's good to see you. Good. It's so good to see you. It's been a long time.
Everyone be kind enough to take a seat right where you are. Allow yourself to melt into the meditative quality of Mother Earth. yourself to connect, for you are at oneness with all things. You are with Source in this now. Earth Mother loves you. Earth Mother loves you.
It says the following. It says, Jatana's 2018 Earth Day Hug-In, embracing diversity with kindness.
Yeah.
And that's
Aww.
what we're diversity and we're kindness.
Awesome. I love your hair.
Did you print these out?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are awesome.
Yay.
Yeah. I have like Hugs Matter
Show her your
and
hair.
21-second hugs.
Can I take a picture?
Oh yeah, totally. Hey Nate Stone, nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Well, first, can I have a
Yeah,
hug?
of course.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you. And
So-
then can I have a
Yeah. So, and I encourage people to have longer hugs. So, after 20 seconds, oxytocin is released. Then it's good for your stress response, your immune system, your sleep patterns.
I don't think I've ever had a 20-second hug in my life.
Are you guys together?
No, we're not, but you can hug me for 20 seconds.
Okay, well, take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let it go. Just like let everything go. Make sure you're comfortable the way you're standing,
Now I am.
because it is such a long hug. Take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Then the end of the hug, and we'll cut it a little short because of the dog, we give a squeeze and let that person know something you want them to know, like you might never see them again. Because you might not.
You're a great hugger. Thank you.
Can I go in? It definitely made me feel more childlike, which I really appreciated. And the children are clearly drawn. Because I'm like, yeah.
You get one blue nail on your toe.
I know. I was there when that happened. I had rainbow toes, but all the other toes came off, so all that's left is a blue toe. Free hugs and Earth Day hug stickers if anybody wants a hug or a sticker. Oh, okay. Do you want a sticker too?
You can give
Hey, dude. Ah.
She's giving out free hugs.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Are you okay?
Now he
Sorry,
really
buddy.
needs a hug.
Oh, you're okay. My bad. Oh.
Stone, that's your name?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a cool ass name.
Thank
man.
you. I got a stone for you too, so you don't forget
Awesome.
me.
Nice, man. Dude, that's badass.
Oh, I love
With the hug mat.
therapy.
So that's the working title of my book right now. I'm gonna have a hug with Bongo. You like long hugs? Oh. I think it's more of a pet hug than a. All right. You're very welcome. I encourage people to slow down and have longer hugs. So the thing about 21-second hugs is that after 20 seconds, oxytocin is released.
Really?
So then it's good for your stress response,
Right.
your immune system,
Thank you.
your sleep patterns, and your blood pressure. Basically, you want to really slow down
Yeah.
and be more present to the hug.
Gotcha.
Use it as a space to be able to communicate with each other during the hug. You know, the thing about hugs is, which I think we don't realize, I mean, a lot of times is it's about energy. And the energy from having hugs is like a charge. So I feel really good. I feel very like grounded and at peace when we did that. The meditation earlier, and it's a very grounding, it's like a way to like recharge for what's possible. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Taj, she's probably
Hand hug, love it.
Picture in the back of your head.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can just arrange me like a prop, however you want.
That's awesome.
I can coach you guys if you want to have a 21-second hug on how to do a long hug.
Okay. Right now?
Yeah, just put down whatever you want out of your way. So, get comfortable in a hug. Now take some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. It doesn't have to just be a hug and then you're done. You can talk during the hug. You want to think of it like this could be the last hug. Not in like a sad or scary way, but in a way of like really being present. And then at the very end, you can give a squeeze, like an extra squeeze to kind of punctuate the hug. And then if they're about to like go off into the world, you might say something to them like, what's in your heart? And this hug will leave you guys with lightness and joy. That's beautiful. And so that is perhaps your first 21-second, although it was a little bit longer, hug. And you can start to feel the oxytocin. For real. Here's a sticker. And if you'd like a hug, you're more than welcome to have a hug as well. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy it.
Thanks for coming out.
Are you giving it?
I am, yeah.
Right.
So
Are you doing it too?
I've got,
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I got, there you go.
Now we gotta go over and hug the cameraman over here.
Life is so interesting. We expect one thing, you know, whatever that is. We often have a preconceived notion about the way it's going to be and what's going to be. Life is a surprise. We don't know what to expect. Like, you're probably not expecting this or this. Hugging is one of those things that we have that's pure and good, and that we can use it powerfully to have an impact in the world. And we all have it, like we all have access to it. And you know, it's critical that it's with somebody that really wants a hug. It has to be fully consensual. And yet there's millions of people that want a hug and that are excited about having a hug. And so I think to spread this word, whether it's with the free hugs, or it's just hugging ourselves. Like for me, to feel the grass between my toes is awesome. It reminds me that I'm alive, and it's just a enriching experience, and appreciating the blessings that we have is what today's about for me. And the earth is a beautiful place. There's a lot of different things happening in the world that I'd like to change. And one hug at a time, I think we can do that together.